Morning, this is Gracie Opulenta and I'm all about eccentric and opulent lifestyle. You can find out a lot more about me, gracieopulenta.com, vintagestyle.clothing.com, menstylepashion.com, nomadgirl.co. Today's video, again, I'm writing a book, really struggling to write a book, been told to write a book. So my YouTube videos are about my stories along with my passion for fashion. There's so much out there on the market regarding style tips and what you wear. It's a flooded market. I ain't competing any longer. Not giving up, just redirecting. So it's all about the book. It's all about my testimonies. And I'm just marketing while I'm writing the book. And today, my story is about my upbringing. As you all know, rural Australia, got bullied a lot as a child. Self-pampering wasn't taught because my mother worked like a man, worked like a dog as an Italian immigrant in Australia. Racial discrimination was brutal in my life. So in my 50s, I'm going through menopause. It's just recapturing, reprogramming, and it's never too late about self-pampering. And one of my videos today is about cardigans and growing up in an old cold farmhouse in rural Australia. We were always cold. Clothing wasn't like it is now, fast fashion. It was expensive. It was very limited. We didn't have a lot of disposable incomes. There was a lot of hand-me-downs. But the thing that my mother did teach is they had brought, after the war, my mum came to Australia, and many Italians brought haute couture, alta moda, gold, jewellery and clothing to Australia, because Australia was the Aboriginals, which were gorgeous, indigenous people. Then the British convicts came along, did pretty much a razoo, and then it was the Europeans that really worked hard and developed Australia. And that is my upbringing. My background is to work hard, slog it out and hope for the best. But my parents worked really, really hard. They brought clothing to Australia from Italy, and it was high quality. It wasn't a saturated market. It was different because you were coming from summer, coming into winter Australia. So the seasons were always ahead if you flew from Italy to Australia. And Melbourne, Australia then was awesome in its fashion. I mean, it's horrendous now. Australia's completely changed. Don't even get me started. But the best years for me in Australia was growing up in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. I think that was fashion then in Australia. It was awesome. It was expensive, and it was because the European were dominating, unlike now. So growing up in a farmhouse, and now I'm now in another farmhouse in Italy. It's getting cold. I'm getting older. I'm menopausal. I've just put up a video about cold water therapy. So today is how can you stay warm and stylish in a Tuscan villa. They're not insulated properly. There's a lot of air that comes out. The stones in this villa are 300 years old. What do I choose to wear? Cashmere or wool? It's great for menopause, for the hot flushes. Grew up with sheep in Australia. Sheep, wool keeps you warm in winter and cool in summer, if you think about it, because it's sheep wool. I'm all about cashmere, hot flushes, silk, linen, cotton and wool. And look at this gorgeous little number. I'm all about vintage style clothing. I don't buy Shein. I don't buy Zara. I don't buy Primark. It's horrendous. It's not part of my DNA. It's not what I grew up with. It's just horrendous. As you know, H&M are trying to reinvent themselves, deleted their whole Instagram account and trying to compete between Shein and Zara. What does that even mean? It just means more trash fashion. It means more landfill fashion, more unsold brands, or more, it's just another way to try and just get you to dispose and buy and dispose and buy. But I grew up with maybe 3 sweaters or jumpers, hand-me-downs, wasn't a lot of clothes, so it had to last. And that's why it's in my DNA. My mum taught me, we came from Italy, of less is more, the quality of clothing. And I'm proud to say I'm teaching that to my teenager daughters because they love going into charity shops. Oh, the motion Insta360 is working again. So they come down a bit. They are being taught, go into the vintage, go on vestiaire, and they have no shame in that because I've really taught them at a young age, stay away from Zara, stay away from, what's that, Stratosaurus, all these horrendous Primark, horrendous quality clothing that feels horrible on your skin. Now in teenagers, the stress levels are really high and they're really sensitive to certain fabrics, and they've got to have these heavy blankets on them to make them sleep. No, what you need to understand is you need to go to natural fibre, wool, cashmere. And as I said, the cost of living is expensive. Italy is insanely expensive. Electricity and oil heating, which is very common here. It's old school. So how do you stay warm? How do you keep your stress levels down? And as I said, my background didn't have many clothes, but what we did have lasted long. My mum would knit, my neighbours would knit. Sharing is caring. Make sure if you're wearing something and you think, oh, that'll look good on my friend, give it away. There is power in giving. I'm loving Insta360. Flow is my gimbal. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. What I'm loving while it's working, they're all my leather, handcraft bags made in Italy. I'm all about quality, passion for artisans. I always have been, and I am a trendsetter. I'm prophetic in my trends. I predict. I've had it all my life. It's a gift. Not everyone has it. So back to growing up in cold farmhouses. And now I'm 53 and I'm in a cold villa and it's getting colder. So how do you stay warm and stylish? And there's nothing worse. I don't know whether, because I live in Asia as well, whether sweating your butt off is worse than being cold. Put a comment. Do you rather be hot or do you rather be cold? And there's nothing worse when you're getting older and therefore colder. And Italy is the most expensive gas, oil and electricity in Europe. It's insane. My bill is insane. I'm still cold. So this is vintagestyleclothing.com. Found this in a gorgeous vintage place, never worn. Look at it. Love the colour. I am, plus size on the top. I'm top heavy. V-necks are more flattering on big breasts. My arms are unflattering, so I love this because anything tight on my arms is not flattering. So this 1970s style is really, really gorgeous. That is my 20-year-old wardrobe. Everything, I sold everything, so I rebuilt. I didn't go and buy anything brand new. Check out all my IKEA stuff, but it's all been bought in the bargain corner because I live a nomadic lifestyle and I'm buying and selling furniture, and I just, there's so much being dumped, so much in our landfills. So, quality of many moons ago, even in wardrobe, this is my wardrobe. It's heavy, it's quality, it still looks fantastic after 20 years. This is my IKEA packs. Check it out. Won't even laugh. I bought this in the bargain corner, paid about 70% off, thank goodness, because this isn't even going to last, and I will give it away or I will sell it and probably even make a profit. So I am all about quality, antiques, old and cold villas. How do you stay warm? Beautiful. This is gorgeous. Have a look at it. It's a really pretty colour on me. When you're in your 50s, wear colour. Stay away from black, right? So pearls, always been a fan of freshwater pearls. I live in Asia for almost 25 years. I always buy my pearls, a bit like Sex in the City, Kerry, but I was doing it way, way before her because as a child, I was already trend setting and trend predicting. It's either in you, it's or not. The highest compliment I've ever been given is you can put Gracie Opulenta in a cave, she'll come out in 10 years' time and she'll be bang on trend, if not ahead of it. Let's talk about cardigans, old and cold farmhouses, how to stay warm and stylish if you're working from home. Go and learn how to knit. If not, go on platforms or charities or Oxfam. There are plenty of knitwear that I've got in my gorgeous cupboard that have never been worn, and it's proper high quality wool. I'm going to take this off now. Freshwater pearls. Again, menopause, really get to natural earthy fibres. Freshwater pearls, absolute bargain and a steal in Vietnam, Malaysia, not so much Thailand, I must say. Right, let's stick to the first cardigan. Now this is a brand and this brand is Gentlewoman. It's the Zara of Asia, and its flagship store is in Bangkok. It's awesome. I'll be there soon. I'll take you through it. Gentlewoman. Things that come off, limited edition, and they fly off the handle. Have a look at this. This, okay, is perfect. It's colourful. I love it. Really great quality. I mean, it's better quality than Zara. Walks all over it at quarter of the price. Right, look at that. It's a cardigan. Walk around with your cardigan. It's really important, I find, as a stress release, menopause, that you wear your clothes. What are you waiting for? We're on the wrong side of 50. Get those clothes out, get those shoes out, walk around in them, because it's creative shedding if passion is your fashion. And for 4 years, all this was stored away in a storage. Don't ever bury your passion. So mine was fashion, so it all had to come out. This year I've been selling on Vestiaire. I really love that platform. It's fair. I mean, just to give you an idea, diversing, look at this. Brand new Salvatore Ferragamo. Look at that bag. €100. Amazing. This bag is about €1,500. And then I sell shoes that I don't want. My tip on Vestiaire, when I know we're talking about cardigans and wool, is make sure you sell it new, especially shoes, or I just won't sell it all. Gentlewoman, the flagship store is in Bangkok. I'm a digital nomad. I travel all around the world. This YouTube platform, I'm giving you gifts, tips of global travel. No one has a global wardrobe as I have. They don't, because I travel so much and I buy and I sell. So this is Gentlewoman. It's flagship store in Bangkok. It's really awesome. Loved by Koreans. Yeah, love this cardigans. Cardigans are fantastic in the winter. They're stylish, oversized cardigans. Again, as I said, this cardigan. This, again, I'm all pre-loved clothing, right? Max Mara bought this in the UK, and the UK are awesome, especially if you're in the Cotswolds or out of London. You can really pick up bugs. Max Mara is really expensive, an Italian brand. Again, beautiful cotton, great cardigan, and this is fantastic because, you know, summer's ending. Again, it's colourful. It's a bit grandmother frumpy, I find. But again, it really works well with large arms like me. Go for large, not cotton and fabrics that stick to your arms, because it's not flattering. So really love this. Pre-loved, got it for an absolute bargain. There's a matching singlet with it, which I wear as a separate. Then, oh my goodness, this is, right, hand knit Ralph Lauren, £2,500. Picked it up for 40 quid. Someone gave that in Oxfam. I'm not telling you where that Oxfam is, because I always come in with high brands, Versace and Salvatore Ferragamo. But look at that. This isn't my colour, but it's hand knitted. I know the quality it's taken and the effort. It's long, it's oversized. So just teaming it with bright purples and oranges works. It's gorgeous. I travel a lot with this to Asia because it's cotton, it's flattering. It isn't my favourite colour, but the patterns are gorgeous. And I knew that it was £2,500. It's quality and oversized cardigan, and I love it because of its quality and the artisan that created it. I got 2 teenager girls. They can wear it as well. Now another one. This is Versace. I know. Right, get another pre-loved item. I love this because it's bling. Oh my goodness, I said don't wear black. But I got it because it was Versace. I got it because it was 30 quid. I got it because it was Versace. That's the only reason I got it. And as I said, my teenager girls will wear it. And this is Gianni Versace. Cottons, nothing's going in the landfill here. They will last a generation. They're really quality. So today's video is about cardigans. Even though I'm not wearing one, go for cotton, go for linen, go for hand knitted, go on platforms that are selling cardigans. And my last one is my favourite one. It's Utekwe. I've had it for years. It's really, really awesome when it gets really cold. Is it going to follow me? Oh, I like how you're following me. This is Utekwe is, wait, that's my working desk. Oh, it's reached its own limit. Insta360 gimbal. Look at this. I have worn this to death. Utekwe is a sister brand of Zara. Gorgeous if you're in, I think they sell it in Notting Hill. I don't know if it still exists. It's definitely in Madrid and Barcelona. This is gorgeous because it's really oversized. I love the colour. Again, it's not flattering, but it's heavy, it's gorgeous, it's effortless when you're waking up or you get a ding-dong at the door and you need to not answer your door with your pyjamas, or your dressing gown. Don't even go there. But look at that. I like that because it's sort of like a nonna with studs. Can you see that? The gimbal. Come on, gimbal, stop. I know why it's doing that. Insta360, I like the idea, but so it's got studs. Again, not flattering in the sense of colour, but it's great for the home. Great not to look so frumpy. Great that when the postman or a delivery, do not this winter even think about lounging around in your PJs. It's really not good for your stress levels or your mental health. It's apathy, especially your teenagers. It signals to your brain that you're still in bed and you can't be asked. Stop doing that. The pandemic's over. What you wear is also a subconscious message to your mental state of mind. That's menopause too. So get your big oversized cardigans out when you wake up and hang it at the door, right? So you think, right, there's someone at the door. You don't know who you're going to greet at the door and make their day. Get away from your dressing gowns. Get away from your horrendous pyjamas. Go kimono. We'll be talking about kimono style. Get elegant. Do not drop your kids for the life of me in your pajamas. It is just a horrendous message. It's embarrassing. What are you saying to your kids? Go to school in your pajamas? What are you educating your kids? Go in your schools in pajamas? That's my mum. She can't be asked to be bothered. You're your kids' most inspirational role models. My mum. Never. I've never dropped my kids off in my pajamas. I never will. I never even did it in the pandemic. Yes, be offended. Cardigans, cold and older in farmhouses or whatever. Cardigans, oversized cardigans. And I'm the owner of menstylefashion.com. Men's cardigans are higher quality, not so expensive. Go into your husband's, your grandpa, your pa's cardigans and wear them. And whatever you do through menopause, cotton, linen, silk, knitwear, wool. Share, like, subscribe. Are you liking these videos? Welcome to my nomadic lifestyle.